A lot has been happening lately, ranging from my YouTube, monetization, Google AdSense, my personal life. A whole lot has been happening, and I'm super excited to share it with you guys today because you guys, some people handle stress so well. I mean, like, how do you guys even do it? If you've been coming to YouTube, uploading every other day, being consistent with your channel, you don't even know how powerful you are. This your girl right here has literally been to hell and back. A lot of stories. I'll be spilling a lot of mistakes I made. A lot of people will still make if they don't pay attention to this video. Welcome back to my channel, besties. It's been long I came on here, but I have a thrilling story. In the backstory why I've not been consistent, why I've not been here for almost 2 months. Guys, YouTube AdSense, YouTube monetization. This video is all about my YouTube monetization, AdSense, and all the wahala that comes with it. YouTube is hard. YouTube is hard. If you're still here doing YouTube, uploading consistently, and you're monetized and still monetized, you've not been shadow banned, you've not been demonetized and all those sorts. You don't even know what God is doing for you and what God is still doing for you. Firstly, let's rewind to when I got monetized. It came pretty much easy. In the space of 3 months, I've already gotten, in the space of 3 months coming on YouTube, starting my YouTube channel, August TV Learning, I've already gotten my 4,000 watch hours and my first 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, it came pretty much very easy for me. And yeah, that is the good part. And here comes the bitter part, where I had to verify my identity and verify my address. Verifying my identity was pretty much tough for me because as at the moment, I do not have any means of identity. I do not have driver's license. I do not have international passports. Yes, it's that bad. So the only means of identification I had was my national ID card, which was the one in the paper form. You understand? You guys know the ones I'm talking about. The ones in paper form, I just laminate it, you understand? And YouTube does not accept that. I tried using it and it didn't go through. So someone told me that it's going to actually disturb if I continue doing that, and they might sense an error or someone's trying to sabotage my account and stuff. So I didn't try using it again. I went on YouTube and browsed on other means in which I could use to verify my identity. Okay, so I came across this video on YouTube. It was actually, saying you can use someone else's identity to verify on YouTube. You understand? You can use someone else's. So I was like, okay, this is a good start. At least a beam of hope, I said to myself. Yeah. So I decided to use my brother's identity card. When I asked my younger brother to give me his identity card, I needed it to verify my YouTube stuff. He was like, okay. So he gave me the voter's card and also gave me the his national ID card. Then I went ahead to use his voter's card, since they are all identity cards, you understand? So I used his voter's card and YouTube accepted that, okay, as a means of verification, because there are other things they asked me to actually set up before using another person's identity. Okay, so I changed the name of my AdSense, I changed the name and some other things, you understand? So to match the new identity I'm going to be using, which is my brother's identity. Okay, so I used the voter's card. It came to the point where I had to go and process his TIN, which is tax identification number. Okay, so he does not have it, so I had to do it for him. I went to the FIRS and the Federal Inland Revenue Service, and yeah, they got everything done. But there is a but there. When we were doing this, the lady kept telling me that there is an error message she's getting, that this voter's card, the name on it is different from what the BVN is saying, from the name on his BVN, you understand? So it's not going to work, that I should get the real the full name of this person. I was like, madam, this is the ID card now, the name is there, which other full name are you looking for? She said, ma, if I try this the third time, they are going to block it and everything. I was like, okay, wait. I called my brother and he said I should use the other one, the other ID he gave me, which is his national ID card. I was like, the one I used for my verification on YouTube is a voter's card. Is there any difference in the name? Is it the arrangement? I did not know that the name on his voter's card bears Chukwu Emeka. Meanwhile, his name is Chukwuebuka. You get what I'm trying to say now? And I did not even know, I didn't even, it didn't come across my mind that, man, this name is wrong when I was actually using it. You understand? Because maybe I was just excited that I've gotten a means of verifying myself on YouTube. You understand? I didn't go through all this. I was certain that everything was correct. My sisters, my brothers, I was like, okay, I already knew from then that there is a problem, that there was going to be a huge problem, because since this name is not the same with the one in the ID card in which YouTube verified, which is my identity, yeah. So bigger problems are yet to come. So I was not like, okay, since we've already started, let her complete it with the real name that she saw there. Yes, using the national ID card. Let her leave the voter's card since it's not tallying with the name on his BVN. You understand? I mean, we're talking about tax, you understand? So it has to do with account. She used it and it went through. She gave me a copy of it and I got home. I was waiting for when that problem will come up. I now switched to Adsense, all right? Because after verifying yourself, identity verification, what follows suit is going to be address verification, you understand? To actually verify your address. That is where Adsense is going to send you a PIN, you understand? They call it a Google Adsense PIN. And when it's a 6-digit PIN, yes, and when you get it, you fill it in where you're supposed to fill it in, automatically you are good to go, you understand? That is where the second problem started. I applied for my PIN 3 times. And each PIN takes about 3 to 4 weeks before you, 3 to 4 weeks for you to get it. And after the end of the 4th week, I think, if you do not get it, you apply again. So for each time I apply for Google to send me my AdSense PIN, I had to wait for like 3 weeks. After 3 weeks, if I don't get it, I can apply again. So I applied. I applied the first one. I kept waiting for my post office and in my locality to contact me. Nothing. Okay, I kept going there. After like 2 weeks, I started going there every three days. Nothing. No results. I was now like a little bit frustrated. I was like, what is happening? I applied the second one. The second time after 4 weeks, I applied the second time. And the same thing. And this second time, I did not use my house address or my home address. Where I used was the address of the NIPOS office in my locality. So I used that as my address, you understand? I got that from a YouTuber that you should use the postal address as your address for it to get to you. Because if you use your house address, that it may never come, you understand? So I used the post office address. I started waiting again. And guess what? 3 weeks gone, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, nothing. I was like, why am I even waiting? I should apply for another one, yeah? Because for these 5 weeks I've been waiting. I've been visiting the night post office back to back. I mean, they literally got tired of seeing my face. It was that bad. But mind you, I was actually visiting the one in my locality. Understand? So, each state has their headquarters. I think it should be in the capital of the state. The night post office at the capital of that particular state. I think I came across a video that said that we should go to the night post headquarters to search for it if we have searched for it in our local night post office and we didn't see it. Understand? So I took it upon myself. I went to night post office at Oka in Anambra State, because I'm in Nigeria, yeah. So I went to Anambra State, Oka precisely. I think the office was at Zik Avenue, yeah. That is where I went to. When I got there, I met a good Samaritan. So the good Samaritan was like, that I came late, that this morning they just, sent out bulk Google AdSense pins to various locations, that a lot came in, so they just pushed it out like that. I was like, wow, that was a beam of hope for me. I was like, okay, are you saying if I go there that I might see mine? He said yes, because if you search in our office now, you won't see your own, because we've already sorted out, taking the ones that is going to different cities in Anambra State. The one going to where I'm staying, which is Newi, the one going to Umunze, the ones going to Agolo, the ones going to Ikulobia, the ones going to different parts different cities in the state, you understand? So I was like, okay, let me rush down there right now. He said, okay, but he gave me his number before I left. And when I got there to the night post office at my city, which is Navy, when I got there, I saw the woman in the office there sorting out a whole lot of AdSense envelope. The envelope was like scattered all over her table. She was just sorting it out, calling and testing, people which their number were there, and the ones that their number were not there, they have already come to the office and dropped their number for the woman to call them if a pin arrives. The woman is going to see the name there and know that this particular person is owner of this AdSense pin, you understand? So the woman started calling them. I was like, ma, please, I'm just coming from Oka, and they said that I could find mine, that they sent out bulk, pins out, envelope out today. And she said, all right, what's your name? I gave her my name. I mean, my brother's name. I used his identity. So I gave her the name, and she searched for it. She didn't see it. She searched for it again. She didn't see it. I was like, ma, please, let me use my hand and look for this thing. Now me know where they bite me. Don't let me know where they bite me. I can't afford, you can't afford to tell me that this thing is not here after like how many months. I was like, okay. She said, take, look for it. I started looking for this stuff for one after the other. I mean, she literally handed almost 200 AdSense envelope to me. I started looking for my name one after the other. Carefully, nothing. Guys, nothing. I felt like crying. I was like, let this ground just open. Let me enter. What is all this nonsense? I summoned courage and told her thank you, ma. And I left. I've already dropped my name and number. First time I applied for AdSense pin, I've already come there and dropped my number for them just in case if the thing comes in and it's that name, right? So I left. Reaching to the gates of that night post office, I called that man I met at the night post headquarters, and he said, are you serious you couldn't find your own? What could be the problem? All right, chat me up on WhatsApp, drop your details, everything that should be on the envelope. Let me help you. You understand? That's how he put it. I was like, okay, sir. So I sent him everything that needed to be sent. So I don't even know what he wants to do, but they have their way. This man had to contact Lagos for me. Hey God, he contacted Lagos. I didn't know what is happening. I was like, let me apply another one, and if I don't see it, I will just rest. Because there is no way I would have used the troubleshooting method to actually, verify. Because maybe if I use the troubleshooting method, they may ask me to show my ID card, and my ID card would not tally. What is there is a male, and I am a female. Those things, there are a lot of things, it's just not going to, it wasn't going to work. I was about giving up on the whole thing. So what I did was I kept praying. I prayed. I said, God, if you do this thing for me, I know that I'm a sinner, but I will sin with conscience. In fact, I will not sin again. Not sin with conscience. I won't sin again. Please, God, help me. I don't know what else to do. He heard my prayers, guys. Can you believe the following, not the following day, that same evening, he called me and said, we have seen your Google AdSense pin. I was like, are you serious? How? You've seen my Google AdSense pin? He said, yes. I will get back to you. Let me conclude with the guy. I said, okay. So after some time, he tested back that, all right, how do you want it? Should I tell him to, mail it down to Oka? I said, no, long process. I cannot wait for another 2 weeks or, He said, okay, I will tell him to snap and send. I said, perfect. You just snap and send it to you. You forward it to me and let's get started, Yeah, so he did exactly as I requested of him to do, and in like 5 to 10 minutes, I'm looking at my Google AdSense pin. Oh my God, this God is too much. I did not even waste time. I just went straight to my AdSense account. I put in the pin and like, verified, just like that. Something that will not take like 30, what am I saying 30? Something that will take like 2 seconds. It will just off like this and you're verified. That is what we are going to stay for close. Some people have stayed for 6 months. They have not gotten their AdSense pin. Facts, I'm not lying. You understand? And when all these things was happening, there is a creator at Oka. Her name is Creative Girl. I kept sending her mail, please. Can you help me? I have issues with this thing. Have you gotten yours? Because she made a video that she's waiting for AdSense being at that time. I kept reaching out, and I'm so happy that she reached back. She reached out back to me, and it's not easy for someone to leave everything he or she is doing to respond to you. I'm so happy, and this is a shout out to Creative Girl. Thank you very much for always responding back. Even when I was frustrated, that response gave me hope. Not hope because you've not gotten yours, but hope because I know that I'm not the only one passing through the same thing in that same location. You understand? So guys, let's fast forward. After my address was verified in my AdSense, the big problem started. I was earning all this while. So they kept giving me this notification that I have something to actually do in my AdSense account. So I was like, okay. When I go there, it's tax, about tax. I need to upload my tax form. Okay. I uploaded my brother's own. No way. That's one I did for him with his real name, legal name. You understand? The name that we know him with, not the one in his voter's card, which I don't know which kind of mistake they did. So YouTube rejected it. If I keep doing this, they are going to block me. So I neglected that aspect. I added the bank details, which is the domiciliary account. So I added thinking that maybe if need be, 30% holding, whatever they call it. There's a place they said if you don't submit your tax form, that US would be liable to hold 30% of your earning and all those, their long grammar. I was like, okay, now if 30% is the problem, they should take the 30%. Where me, I don't even know how many percent they are even taking in the first place. They should take the 30% now, and they didn't give me anyone that I that is there, because I've already gotten to my $100 threshold since. You understand? So wahala. Can you believe that they told me that something is coming your way? You understand? Your money is coming your way, yeah? This message. So I was busy waiting for the money to come my way. 26 past, 27th, 28th, 29th. I think it starts 20. Is it 26? I'll be 24th. I'm not even certain. Till the end of the month, nothing. And each earning you get will be accumulated into the ones you already have on the second, I think. Yeah, on the second. So on the second, the one I accumulated for April, on the second, automatically was sent to my AdSense account. You understand? Increasing the amount I already have on my AdSense account. I was not like, so people did not send me this money. They not sent me a message that they are not going to actually give me send my money if I did not send the tax. Yeah, that is, it was blunt. They told me that they sent me an email, so I needed to upload my tax form. So, and I don't have the real tax form for that name. So that is where we are at now. So guys, there is a part 2 for this video, but I will not be talking about that other aspect in which I had to sort out the issue, because I finally had a way to sort out the issue. This video is already too long. Tomorrow or next tomorrow, I'll be completing the video. Do all to like, subscribe, and turn on post notification so you don't miss out on how I was able to resolve this big problem without it affecting my channel subscription, affecting the watch hours in which I've already accumulated. So guys, see you on the next one. We'll be sharing amazing tips and tricks for you to go viral, and I love you.